Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am Dr. Susan Stoker, the University Registrar. Welcome to Tarleton's commencement ceremony. We are excited to share the celebration with you and your graduating students. This long-awaited day has finally arrived, and the program is about to begin. You've waited a long time for today, so I think some applause is in order for all of us. As the procession is ready to enter, now would be a good time to please silence your cell phones so that everyone can enjoy the ceremony without interruption. The academic attire worn by the participants derives from the traditions of medieval European universities. Among the faculty and administrators, most gowns are black. However, some are in the color of the individual's alma mater. The president's gown is, of course, Tarleton purple. Colorful hoods are worn by those holding doctoral or master's degrees. You will notice graduates wearing stoles and some wearing cords. The stole represents the Tarleton colors and can be worn by all students. The cords reflect different academic honors and organizations. Making the procession even more colorful today is the presentation of 22 international flags. Each country is represented in Tarleton's student body. Each of the academic colleges will be represented by their respective college's unique academic banner posted by the side of the stage. President DeTavio and the stage party will enter after the international flags. These distinguished individuals will be seated on the platform behind me and will be introduced during the program. Following the stage party and leading the way is Dr. Don Beach, President-elect of Faculty Senate. He is carrying Tarleton's ceremonial mace, the traditional symbol of the university and its authority. Following him and escorting our faculty, staff, and the August 2015 graduating class are our faculty marshals, Dr. Dwayne Snyder and Dr. Kim Reinierson, and our student marshals, Dr. David Frazier, Dr. Sheridan Smith, and Dr. Dustin Edwards. At the end of the ceremony, the stage party and the faculty members will process out, followed by the graduates. Please remain seated until all of the graduates have left the auditorium. After the ceremony is over, please proceed as soon as possible to the exits to celebrate with your graduates who will be waiting outside. With appropriate pomp and dignity, the procession will be accompanied by the Tarleton Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Anthony Purcell. Please rise to greet the procession.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the 206th commencement of Tarleton State University. This is a magnificent day for the university as these graduates join the ranks of distinguished Tarleton alumni. To open this ceremony, the colors will be presented by the Texan Battalion Color Guard. The national anthem will be sung by senior music major Miss Kayla Lincoln. She will be accompanied by the Tarleton Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Anthony Purcell. Following the national anthem, the invocation will be given by Dr. Laura Boren, our new Vice President for the Division of Student Life. Gentlemen, I ask that you please remove your caps, and I ask all who are able to please stand and remain standing for the posting of the colors, the singing of the national anthem, and the invocation.
Right, face. Half right, face. Post, colors. Ready, post. Ready, move. Present, arms.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, arms. About, face. Forward, march. Color guard, halt. Center, face. Right shoulder, arms. Forward, march. Left. Left, right. Left. Left, right.
Please join me in the invocation. On this commencement day, while we have traveled different paths to reach this milestone, today we are of one mind and one heart in giving thanks for these students and for all they will accomplish. As we reflect on all that is past and all that is yet to come, we are mindful of the many people to whom we owe thanks. Families that encouraged education, teachers and mentors who shared their knowledge and experience, friends who provided support and helped make a lifetime of memories. We ask that these graduates reflect the core values of this university as they use their knowledge and abilities to act with integrity, standing up for what is right, to serve and lead others with compassion, to foster a culture of civility, kindness, and inclusion, to respect and shape traditions for our time, to set a standard of excellence and strive always to reach it. May the gratitude we feel today inspire each of us to bring even greater joy into our lives and the lives of others. Thank you.
Please be seated. Well, congratulations, graduates. This is a glorious day for each of you as we celebrate your achievements. Today you begin the next chapter of your life, armed with a Tarleton diploma and the knowledge and skills that you gained in the classroom and beyond. Today, some of you are arriving here in record time. For others, the road to your degree sometimes took detours provided by life. Some in this class have finished today what they started many, many years ago. Others waited a long time to pursue higher education. For example, Dana Norman from Springtown had a moment of inspiration a few years ago. She was taking her husband to the airport for his second deployment in Iraq with the United States Navy. Then that same week, she was taking her son to move into a residence hall here at Tarleton. She watched each of them work very hard and then decided to enroll in Tarleton herself. Her son has now recently graduated, her husband is retiring from the United States Navy, and today, Dana is earning her degree. Congratulations, Dana. Now, for all of you, your first 12 years of your education, summer usually meant no classes, no homework, and no early wake-up to catch that yellow bus. But in college, your summers often included an internship, work experience, being part of a research project, or possibly studying away or studying abroad. And I expect many of you, because you're here today, spent this summer going to class, writing papers, and taking tests. Now, while you may have missed the final crime lab case of CSI, the final minutes of McDreamy's life on Grey's Anatomy, or even the final American Idol, you have kept your eye on this date and you have satisfied all of the requirements for your graduation. So today is it. This is your time, your day, you made it. Congratulations to one and all. Before you leave, I want to say this. I want to say thank you to our graduates for your contributions to Tarleton. You have made this a better university through your engagement, your leadership, and your service. I also want to encourage you to keep the core values of our university in mind and deed throughout your lives. And to remind you of what they are tradition, integrity, civility, leadership, excellence, and service. These values will guide you and ground you in a complex, a changing, and what I know will sometimes be a very, very challenging world. And then finally, on this occasion, I cannot resist but offering you a few simple pieces of advice that I think will serve you well in life. First, be compassionate. Then be on time, especially for your job interviews. Remember, the name smartphone refers to the device, not the owner. So be thoughtful in how and when you use it. And then when people sometimes get you down, follow the advice of that famous philosopher, Taylor Swift, and shake it off, guys. And my last piece of advice is this. On this day in particular, show gratitude to others. because no one gets to this point alone. The support of family, friends, coworkers, and classmates is a vital part of your success. Many of those people are here in this audience today, and I know all are in the hearts of these graduates. This day belongs to all of you in the audience, and we congratulate and thank you for your part in bringing these graduates to this important day. And so graduates, in a moment I'm going to ask family and friends to stand, and I'm going to ask you to really show your appreciation to them. So family and friends, would you please stand? And graduates, find your family, your friends, and show them your gratitude. You see him down here, Dad? Okay, I think we've had enough of the gratitude. At this time, what I would like to do is recognize members of the platform group. Would they please stand when introduced, and would you please hold your applause until all are standing? Dr. Karen Murray, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Laura Boren, Vice President for Student Life. Sabra Guerra, Assistant Vice President for Advancement and External Relations. Dr. Steve Steed, Interim Dean, College of Business Administration. Dr. James Pierce, Dean, College of Science and Technology. Dr. Jordan Barkley, Dean, College of Education. Dr. David Druckhammer, Interim Dean, College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. Dr. Barry Lambert, Dean, College of Graduate Studies. Dean Kelly Styron, Dean, College of Liberal and Fine Arts. Lori Beatty, Assistant Vice President and Controller of Business Services. Dr. Javier Garza, Assistant Vice President for Enrollment Management. Dr. Susan Stoker, University Registrar. Dr. Don Beach, Faculty Senate President-elect. Ben Kunze, Staff Council President, and Donna Strohmeyer, Chair of the Commencement Committee. Please join me in thanking these outstanding Tarleton leaders. As was explained before the processional, some graduates are wearing colorful cords that represent high academic achievement and honors. Some graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords representing achievement and honor of a different sort. They are veterans who we recognize today for their service to our nation. It is their sacrifice and that of their families that allows us to freely pursue life, liberty, happiness, and our education. And so I would like to ask any veterans in the class and any veterans in the audience, if you would please stand so we can thank you for your service to our nation. Veterans, please stand.
Graduates, this ceremony is all about you. It is therefore my honor to introduce the graduating student chosen to represent your class as the speaker. Arid Enriquez has been named the Outstanding Graduate in Curriculum and Instruction in the College of Education. Arid came to the United States from Mexico as a young girl and grew up in Waco, Texas. Eager to attend college, she was told in high school there were no opportunities for her. She married and has 3 beautiful children. Her husband is a Tarleton graduate, and when he completed his degree, she started hers at McLennan Community College. She earned an Associate of Arts degree and was a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Arid is a member of the Delta Epsilon Iota Academic Honor Society. She has received the Dennis McCabe Scholarship and the Joe and Teresa Long College of Education Scholarship, and also the Second Chance Scholarship. Arid will be a bilingual teacher for students in pre-K through kindergarten, and I am certain that she will impact them and determine and drive that she has demonstrated in reaching this day. Please welcome to the podium Arid Enriquez.
Good afternoon, President Ottavio, faculty, staff, family and friends, and fellow graduates. I am honored for the opportunity to address you today. Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, and Walt Disney all have one thing in common: their grit. According to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, grit is mental toughness and courage. It is described as a personality trait. Thomas Edison stated, "The three things that are most essential to achievement are common sense, hard work, and stick-to-itiveness." In other words, one must have grit to achieve something. Personally, I believe that grit is a superpower. It means not giving up despite the circumstances. I know a person who is not famous but has a great amount of grit. My mother. She became a widow by age 27. She never remarried and decided to raise me as a single mother. After much struggle trying to get on our feet, my mom sold the little we had to come to the U.S. When we moved to Waco, we stayed with an old friend for 3 months. We were basically homeless for the first 3 years. We lived 3 months at a time with different families in our church, and we slept on the floor and our clothes were packed in black trash bags. My mom was determined to make it work. She worked 2 jobs while I cleaned houses to make ends meet. One day, she had to have a tumor removed, and I missed 3 months of school to take care of her. I had to repeat the 9th grade. During that time, I had to be my mother's translator at the hospital and become our only means of support. I worked 12 hours every Saturday cleaning burnt buildings or industrial sites. I earned $80 and gave it all to the family we were living with to pay for our food. These hardships taught me to value educational opportunities that many of my peers took for granted. I struggled to learn English to the point that even today, I don't consider myself completely fluent. My grades suffered because of my lack of English proficiency. During my years of high school, I held a part-time job at a local restaurant. I moved up from cleaning restrooms to working the drive-thru. I worked late hours that led to exhaustion the next school day. My junior year, I decided I needed to do something different if I wanted to go to college. I improved my grades and made an appointment with my counselor. When I met with her, I told her that I needed to know what to do to qualify for scholarships after graduation. Her response could have discouraged my desires to go to college, but instead, it gave me motivation. She stated, "There is nothing for you. I can't help you." Her response ignited the desires to do what I had just been told I would not be able to do. However, my determination to go to college was put on hold for just a bit. I got married immediately after high school. My husband was a college student while he worked full-time. He got his bachelor's degree in business administration through Tarleton in Waco. As soon as he graduated, 7 years and 2 babies later, I started college. Once in college, the journey was not easy. English Composition 1 was my first class and made a 36 on my first essay. I didn't think I would pass the class. However, I made a B. When I called my husband, I did not receive the reaction I expected. He told me I could do better. I have improved my grades from a 3.0 to a 3.82 that I currently have. My husband pushed and supported me through my time in school. In addition to my husband's support, I am thankful for the professors in the College of Education. I arrived as a student, and they molded me into an educator. If it wasn't for the Tarleton campus in Waco, it would have been extremely difficult or impossible for my husband and I to achieve our college dreams. Today, I can say that most of us graduating are a little like Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, Walt Disney, and my mother, not because we're geniuses or super creative, but because of our determination. Grit is not measured by socioeconomic status or your IQ. It is the measure of willpower, consistent and individual possesses. Most of us are graduating today because of our grit. Congratulations, class of 2015.
Now, I have to tell you, she was very nervous about this, but she said her superhero is grit. I would say she's a superhero. What do you think? Give her another round of applause. So really great job. Well, at the heart of a Tarleton education is our distinguished faculty. Their scholarly work creates knowledge that improves the lives of all of us. As teachers and scholars, they define the excellence of Tarleton. The faculty have been partners with these graduates as teachers and as mentors, challenging and supporting them as they worked toward this day. And then from the advisors who first registered you for classes, to the grounds crew that keeps this campus beautiful, to the team that organized 3 commencement ceremonies this weekend, hundreds of staff members have helped to make Tarleton a home away from home for our students. And so, like your family and your friends, our faculty and our staff members take great pride in your graduation. And so I'd like to ask the representatives of the faculty and the staff if you would please stand so that we can provide an opportunity for our graduates and our families to thank you. Please stand. Thank you, folks. And now, graduates, we are to the most important part of the ceremony, the presentation of your degrees. To do so, I'd like to welcome to the podium Provost Murray, Dean Druckhammer, Dean Barkley, and Dean Pierce to present and recommend the candidates for the associate's and the bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences please stand? Provost Murray, these graduates are well prepared to provide leadership in meeting the food, fiber, and environmental challenges of our world. These graduates are the future animal, plant, and soil scientists that will find solutions for feeding and clothing a rapidly growing world population in a sustainable and environmentally safe manner. The food scientists that will ensure the quality of our food supply. The wildlife and natural resource managers that will sustain nature for future generations. Educators and communicators that will provide for an agriculturally literate society. And economic managers that will provide financial guidance to a dynamic food and natural resource industry. We in the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences are proud of our contributions to our national food and fiber and natural resource management system that is second to none in the world. We are particularly excited about the future contributions of these graduates to that legacy. As interim dean of the college, and with the approval of the faculty, it is truly an honor to present these outstanding leaders to you for the degrees which they have successfully completed. Candidates, please be seated.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Education please rise? Graduates, today marks what will surely be one of the most memorable days of your lives. It's my hope that you have used your time at Tarleton in the College of Education to build lasting friendships, to find a mentor or touchstone, and to develop the skills you will need to successfully carry the Tarleton name into your chosen field. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, whatever course you decide upon, there is always going to be someone to tell you that you're wrong. There will always be difficulties arising which tempt you to believe that your critics are correct. But to map out a course of action and follow it to an end requires courage. That you have made it to these seats today is a testament to your courage. Provost Murray, the students standing before you are the educators, coaches, athletic trainers, and psychologists of tomorrow. These graduates will no doubt leave our gates to act with integrity, to demonstrate sound leadership practices within their respective fields, to uphold the traditions that have indelibly marked them while here at Tarleton, to demonstrate true civility to all mankind, to strive for excellence in each task they encounter, and to impact the lives of thousands of young people through service to their families, communities, and beyond. Our future stands before us, and as Dean of the College and on behalf of the faculty, I am extremely proud to recommend for graduation these students who have satisfied the degree requirements of the College of Education. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for graduation with a bachelor's and associate's degrees from the College of Science and Technology please rise? Provost Murray, Carl Sagan said that science is based on experiment, on a willingness to challenge old dogma, and on an openness to see the universe as it really is. And Louis Pasteur said that science and its applications are related to one another as the fruit is related to the tree that has borne it. Today's graduates from the College of Science and Technology span the spectrum from the natural and the applied sciences. While some will pursue careers planting the seeds of scientific discovery, others will endeavor to harvest the technological fruit. These are the scientists, mathematicians, teachers, technologists, nurses, and other professionals and leaders of the future. These graduates are prepared to be the innovative thinkers and problem solvers who will meet the challenges in the areas of the natural sciences, the health sciences, and in engineering. They will create change and help us to adapt to it while holding fast to our principles and values. I'm extremely proud to present these candidates for graduation from the College of Science and Technology. On behalf of the College of Science and Technology faculty, I certify that they have met all the requirements for this degree. Candidates, you may be seated.
Would all the candidates for bachelor's and associate degrees please stand? President DeTavio, these students are candidates for the associate and baccalaureate degrees as prescribed by the faculty of Tarleton State University and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System. As Chief Academic Officer, I present them to you with both personal pleasure and Tarleton pride.
Graduates, by the authority vested in me as president of Tarleton State University, I confer the associate's and the bachelor's degrees upon those of you who have successfully met all requirements associated with those degrees. You now hold all honors, rights, and privileges belonging thereto. I charge you, as educated men and women of the world, to use your education in the service of others. Congratulations, graduates.